right here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watching Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
All right, man. Turki Alalshikh is getting accused of getting fighters exposed with his Riyadh season. They are now on Riyadh season 2, and now a lot of fighters are staying away from his Riyadh season because they get knocked off. Yeah, they get knocked off. You know, they getting their block knocked off, and they going, he paying them, and they saying that he getting fighters knocked off, he getting fighters exposed. But this is what happens when you fight the best. And that's why I told y'all, you know, when you heard Javante say, you know, for him to talk to Turki Alalshikh, he wanted 2 Ferraris. And Turki turned around and said, I can give you 2 boxing gloves. These dudes know it was never about the money. It's about the money, but it really never was about the money. Why they don't want to compete. They want to protect their own and protect their image, because you go in there and lose, you know, social media can make you, social media can make you, do some things, don't want to do. You can get clowned for losing a fight on social media. You can get clowned for losing a fight. So, yeah. You heard Tim Tszyu, it was like, what about working with Turki Alalshikh again? Because he's working on him with the original Virgil fight that fell out. He turned around and said, I'm happy in my position. They see they get knocked off. Then he don't want to compete versus Terrence Crawford. That's what it all boiled down to. These dudes know that Turki Alalshikh is going to make the best fights possible, and they don't want to compete versus the best fighters. They want to fight nobodies in nickel and dime. They want to fight nobodies in nickel and dime. So that's what they want to do. They want to fight nobodies in nickel and dime and do this, that, and the third. They really don't want to be undisputed. They really don't be wanting to do this. They just want to fight fights that they know they gonna win. And when you go fight with Turki Alalshikh, he match you tough. He gonna compensate you, but he matches you tough. He matches you tough. So, these dudes out here, they're world star, and you getting clipped up, and you being a meme, and if you get beat or whatever situation may be, yeah, that could be tough. Social media could be tough on your mental health after a loss. It can be tough on your mental health regardless. You think a lot of people living a life that they ain't. You like, man, these dudes get money, man, and I'm behind. I'm behind. I'm behind. So it'll play tricks on your mind. But yeah, he getting dudes exposed and they losing because they actually fighting real competition. And credit to the guys like Jared Anderson and Usyk and Fury and Anthony Joshua, Dane Du Bois and all these dudes actually signing up to get in there. Zane, Joseph Parker, Deontay Wilder, guys who actually believe in themselves enough to get the bag. People who actually believe in themselves enough to go out there and compete. And the people that don't want to fight, that don't want to compete with Turki Alalshikh, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about the money. It's about them. They don't want to lose. They know they not as good. They know they not as good as they think they are. They know it. They know they not as good as they think they are. It's cold as hell, buddy, on the motorcycle. Wow. So they know they don't want to compete at a high level because they know they not any good. And it ain't like you ain't gonna get handsomely compensated. And a lot of these people are rather wait. For a fight for a year or two. They'd rather not compete than go get the bag and fight real competition. Al Heyman has created that culture. Al Heyman has created that culture, and where a lot of these dudes are rather wait to get the bag. They'd rather wait nickel and dime, fight once a year, get cashed at, 20,000 times a year and be happy with that. Al Heyman has created that culture, bro. Real talk. He's created that culture. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. A lot of these dudes got comfortable with that Mayweather model. And that Mayweather model was because, he was an older fighter. Excuse me, I'm struggling to put this coat on. I need a truck, shit. Mayweather was an older fighter with hand issues. That was the difference. He was an older fighter who had hand issues, trying to stretch out his longevity of his career. Y'all in y'all prime, y'all young, 20s, early 30s, fighting once a year and thinking that's healthy. You'll never be the fighter that you think you is. You get with Turki Alalshikh, he gonna make sure you stay active. He gonna make sure you stay compensated. So, I ain't heard of nobody checks bouncing. Heard that money good. Heard that money real good. So, I really don't understand, what the issue is. Y'all was always talking about money marinated, so we get these fighters paid, mine, and all that shit. Now that the money here again, more money than it been in boxing to make big, incredible fights. Now it's still an issue. Now I want 2 Ferraris. Oh, I'm good. I'm happy over here. It's just these dudes don't want to compete no more. You see it across the board. In the NBA, Joel Embiid, I don't want to play back-to-back games no more. 30 years old talking about, I don't want to play back-to-back games. Crazy work. Crazy work. 30 years old. So, these guys losing when they taking a chance. Yeah, they losing with a fat bag too. They over there, they losing, but they stepping up and they competing. And that's what sport is about. Competing, you lose, hey, you can get better, come back at the rematch, and do better next time. But now a lot of fighters choosing to stay away from Turki Alalshikh because, a lot of fighters getting exposed. A lot of these dudes getting exposed. They losing. They hide behind matchmakers, hide behind bum bashing, hiding behind, people on social media that's saying they the best, and niggas fight Lamar Roach and be considered the best. The reason they fighting those guys, because they not that good. They not that good. And that's what it boiled down to. They not that good. That's exactly what it boiled down to. They not that good. And they know it. Don't think they don't know that, oh, I ain't got no chin, or if I fight this guy, I could lose, or I'm probably going to lose. They think like that. They know. It's kind of like being in, men sizing up other men. You know who kind of to fuck with and not to fuck with. A bully know how to pick. He know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. A bully knows. They know how to pick their opponents and who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Same thing. You go to Riyadh season, you can't just go over there and say, "Well, I want to fight Max from UK, a Commonwealth champion. That's a bum if you tank." No, you got to compete versus real opposition. You got to compete, bro. You got to fight the top of the top. You got to fight the top of the top guys. That's the difference. You got to fight the top. You got to compete versus the best. You got to compete versus the best. Ain't no cherry picking, ain't no hand picking. No, we want you to fight him. It was, I don't want to fight in Riyadh. I don't want to fight. Oh, he said, okay, I can do fights over in America. The money? Oh, it's the money. The money came. Cool. Well, I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia. Okay, we can bring it to America. Now what's the excuse? I'm happy where I'm at. I'm cool fighting once every 18 months. And I'm cool, doing what I'm doing. These dudes don't want to compete. They don't want to compete. They don't want to compete. That's just what it boiled down to. If you was confident as good as you sound on social media and you a dog like that, there should be no problem, right? But they know they not no good. They know they lack the confidence. They know they a product of Al Heyman's smoke and mirrors. You know how many times you see these guys get exposed, from Wilder to Errol Spence to Keith Thurman to the Charco brothers? No matter how you go down the list, how many Gary Russell, all these dudes got knocked off and exposed. Leo Santa Cruz. You know what I'm saying? They're not good. They just names. It's like buying a name brand shoe and expecting durability out of it. Ain't no durability. It's just, but, it's just a name brand. Really ain't no special material. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Patreon, Amazon, X, Facebook. We literally everywhere. Apple Podcasts. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Check out the Box Loose playlist. Peace.